Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be watching Vikings Season 6, Episode 17, which is called The Raft of Medusa. Maybe to do with them being at sea, like Uber and their crew. But, you know.
I think that's Greek myth though, so I'm wondering how they're going to work that in.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of
Probably
different
not,
religions and stuff at play at the moment.
Yeah, true, really. End up in Athens.
Well, I mean, Uber and his crew are still at sea, kind of sailing towards nothing. They don't have the sunstone. No. They don't have food. Oter did manage to bring the rain, as he seems to always bring interesting miracles. But there are... That was in the previous episode, and in the latest one, a lot of the people on the boats are, like, close to death or dying. One woman's son, he drank seawater, so he's not doing so good. He died, and I was trying to work out, actually, looking back, if he was the same young kid that Uber punched in the face to get onto the boat.
He could be, actually.
Could have been. Having a bad day. Yeah. And in Kattegat we had Ivar and Vitsuk return, and they kind of... It was, it was a bit ominous to start with, but then everybody kind of wanted them a bit more. Harold's kind of working with them. Harold seemed to be kind of humanising himself a little bit.
Trying to.
Saying that, being a king isn't necessarily what he wants, and he's got more ambition, things like that. And it culminated, and Ivar was kind of soul-searching himself to work out what he actually wanted to do next. He didn't think he really wanted to stay in Kattegat. And then what I've been wanting to happen for ages, he got a visit from the seer, which I think is ridiculous considering he killed him. Yeah. But he visited him, and he also had the chess piece in his pocket and decided that they're going back to England, so I'm really excited about that.
Can't wait for that. Yeah.
And we also had Vitsuk, who was also kind of soul-searching and feeling down because, Vitsuk hasn't had the best life so far and he's not really achieved that much. But he got a visit from Eden?
Eden, yeah. He got Dune with a Dune. And
she gave him a nice night, basically, and a cleansing sort of sex ritual, which seems... which seems to have kind of awoken him on a new path and with some more purpose and given him more faith in himself again.
Which is good. He deserves that. So, yeah. Hopefully that'll cheer him up a bit. He won't go back to addiction or anything. And then right at the end of the episode, they had the sort of rousing speeches to the rest of Kattegat to say that they wanted to go back to England, and everyone was cheering. That was great. And Ivar did the final speech, but then everyone started cheering Hail Ivar. And then we saw that glimmer of upset on King Harold's face, because obviously everyone is more inclined to follow Ivar, and poor King Harold. My heart weeps for him. Oh, douchebag, rapist King Harold.
Yeah, he's not a nice guy. We don't like him. No. But yeah, he's realised that
he's a tool.
People maybe don't love him as much as he'd like, again, because he should just give up. Just give up. Stop it.
If King isn't as good as you thought it was, stop being King.
Yeah.
Bugger off. Never come back. Never darken our screens again.
Yeah. Go live on the bloody island with the whale and shekel.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
That'd be a fitting end for them both.
So, not many predictions apart from, obviously, that they're going to England. And, it's going to be a bit going into this one kind of blind and excited. So,
I'm just looking forward to meeting King Alfred again. Seeing what he's been up to.
So, guys, if you liked our reactions, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as they come up. And if you want to follow us over on Twitter, the link is down below in the description. We do hold regular polls on Vikings and other shows. Apart from that, you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's do this thing.
The Lothbrooks, of course I do not trust them. They lie about everything.
But you're willing to go to war with them?
Of course. We understand each other, I also lie.
She looks so happy to be with him.
Perhaps Ivar has no intention of coming back.
Perhaps.
And you also?
We are making good your fleet. This place always reminds me of the great shipbuilder Floki.
Who's going to look after Kattegat?
Don't tell me you have never heard of him. The famous Ragnar Lothbrok sailed to England and then to Valhalla on Floki's ships. Gone now. Perhaps all the best ones are gone.
Yep.
Oh, God.
I need to speak with you.
Why? Oh.
Subtle.
Does he not care? He's a bad husband.
He is. Bad person, really.
Yeah.
We're about to leave. I cannot wait. You may have to.
Oh, he's not going.
Can't leave him in charge.
I know.
I think it is still possible that the Rus will return and attack Kattegat again. In
Stupid.
which case, I need to leave someone in charge here who I can trust to defend the town
Not him.
and look after my interests. This is your home. You no longer have to fear anything. I have decided to leave you in charge of Kattegat. Officially, you and Ingrid
Well, at least he
will rule in my absence.
should just be
In
Ingrid.
reality, I've decided to appoint you as temporary ruler.
Wanker.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm a dickhead.
Things are coming to a conclusion. What do you mean, coming to a conclusion? I'm not entirely sure, but I can feel it in my bones.
Wears nice
What have you two
dresses.
been talking about?
The future. I'm going away, and you will have to remain here. I've ordered that you and Eric should be joint rulers in my absence.
Really add a
I
little
can rule.
Yeah.
Eric can organize the defenses.
You will be joint rulers.
Why?
I'm sure you two will come to some accommodation.
Oh my god.
How is the fucking
Why leave your
world?
land so soon?
I'm Viking. I'm not one for settling. I need to travel onward.
I hate him so much.
One day, I'm sure, we will all be settled. But in the meantime, I will still repair my ships and sharpen my axe.
Should have just left Gunhild in charge.
Fucking
Instead
right.
of coming along and ruining everything, causing her to die,
Yep.
putting them two in charge anyway. Such a bell end.
He is. He ruins everything just by his existence. Oh, Jesus
God.
Christ. They do not look good.
Wake up, Torvi.
Mop water.
Oh, please don't die. Oh God, I love them as a couple.
Second best Viking couple after Ragnar and,
Lagertha.
yeah.
Well, they were great, but
He didn't realise.
they weren't built to last in that way. Whereas those two are just so cute. The way they just hold each other for support and have an equal balance between them and respect. It's great.
That's the key. Respect is always the key.
Uber is the best
Ragnar's
son of Ragnar in terms of
May the gods be with you.
what kind of a man he is, you know.
He does seem to have the highest quantity of Ragnar's kind of
Good traits,
traits and the lowest quality of his bad ones. Because Björn had a lot of his good traits, but also had almost all his bad ones as well.
I don't think Harold loves her.
No, not at all. He's incapable of love.
No, but he's normally quite obsessive about the women that he's with, but I don't think he really cares.
No, he just wants the kid. That's all he cares about.
And his status symbol. Are they saying goodbye to Kattegat for the last time?
I think there might be, yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. I hate you.
I never had any luck with women.
He's thinking, I shagged a goddess. I'm all good.
This is a lot of boats though.
Jesus.
How do they build all of that in that time and she still hasn't had the baby? Vikings time is weird. Is this
Yeah.
England? Woo! It's just down the road, that is.
We thank God that he has protected Wessex from the depredations of the Vikings. We pray to Almighty God to give us the strength to repel the heathen, should he ever return to these blessed Christian lands. God save the King! God save the King! God save Wessex!
Got there quick. He's got his long hair back. Got himself a beard and
I
everything.
don't think we should attack
Beard for the win.
The Saxons must have increased its fortifications and defenses.
I agree. We must flush the king to fight us at a place of our choosing. Here, Eddington. Ragnar carried me up the steep hill beyond the town to the ramparts of an ancient fort. Looking down the valley below, he said, this is a perfect place for a battle.
Well, Ragnar helping out.
God of battle that he is.
What do you think?
Wants to kill him there and then.
I was thinking, I hope he isn't drowned.
It's Ingrid.
Oh,
What?
Do you want?
To take my place in your bed.
Oh my God.
Harold is gone, likely never to return. I am the Kingmaker. I saved Björn's life. I saved Harold's life. And now I make myself king. And you will be my queen.
Are you sure you really want to marry a witch?
Yes, I think it would be very exciting.
I hope she murders him. Eric and Harold can just get in the sea.
Take off your shirt. I want to see the marks.
Good to know they just keep a whip by the bed anyways.
Probably because I bet he lashed her when he owned her.
Yeah, that's what I was
Getting some
thinking. He's getting a return.
Come to bed, my kingmaker.
I think she's smarter than all of them though.
It's not hard.
It's a bit like my boat on Valhalla.
It's like the king.
Yeah, that's Alfred.
Just chilling under a tree.
Yeah. He's a king.
Fuck what else to do, I suppose.
I want him to meet Ivar again though.
Yeah.
And bring us certain news. A new Viking army is approaching Wessex.
Do we know who these Vikings are?
So it is said, they are the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok.
Can't tell if he's happy or sad.
I was just
to be
gonna.
honest.
How is he gonna take that? It's interesting.
They have a bit of a love for each other,
We'll
really.
have to pass their villages and towns, and we don't want to risk any large unexpected encounter. I have no doubt they know we're upon the river.
That's why we should stop trying to be invisible. We should announce our presence. Start spreading terror among the local population. Bitsek and I will take a party out tomorrow.
Perhaps we can also find something to eat.
You don't have to come with me, brother. Surely it's too important to risk getting either captured or killed by the Saxons.
That's not wrong.
I like these two now.
Never thought I'd see the day when I quite liked Ivar, but he's won me over.
Scouts tell us that the Viking army is encamped about here. Their army is far too big to ignore, but we should try to engage it on our terms. Prepare our own forces to move here, to Chichester.
So we must evacuate here.
Yes. Although it pains me more than I can say.
What kind of message does it send out to the rest of Wessex that the king is abandoning his royal villa?
I suppose it sends a message of comparative weakness. And unfortunately, we are weak.
I can't bear the fact that it's the same Vikings that killed your grandfather and your father. And now here they are again.
You
They will
slept with
never
one of them,
go
didn't
away.
you?
They must always win. Even when they are defeated, they win. Whenever they are defeated in battle, the Vikings always offer to make a deal. An exchange of hostages, some land, for peace. Whatever it is, I've seen it again and again, and it's often your fault. You've been so keen on peace, you've rushed in and agreed to their terms. They don't care if the hostages they provide have to die for a broken promise.
She's not wrong, to be fair. Pretty valid point.
He's right, but he does have a place in his heart for them, I think.
He does. That's the problem.
So it was Torvi for a second. Like, oof.
That would have been nice.
Yeah. She's going to go cast some witchcraft.
Oh, I hope so. Oh.
Mushrooms.
Mushy, mushy, mushy. I wish I knew enough about plants to know what these...
Yeah.
If that give off smoke, it
Yeah.
can't be fucking good.
That's a fungus, though.
Yeah. That's spores, I suppose, more than smoke. Guessing you really don't want to breathe that in.
No.
Or maybe you do.
Oh, what are you doing there? Surely there were better places to cut. What?
Just stop it.
I felt that. What are you doing? I swear if she cuts anywhere else. Do you think that's a hateful potion for Eric?
I would assume so, yeah.
She cut her boob.
She did. But I mean, she seemed to just kind of paint a bit of wood with boob blood and some mushrooms and then put it under his pillow. Unless he gets a splinter and it gets infected, I can't see how that's going to fucking do anything.
Food. Just reminds me of the deer that Bishop Hegmund saw.
I miss Hegmund.
What?
What?
It was tethered. It's a trap.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's a top.
Come on, boys. They've got better armour than they have.
Properly coming for him.
Yeah, they want him, don't they?
Yeah.
He needs to get old Ivar back. Where's Vitser?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
They're losing.
He's going to be on his own. Yeah.
Hey.
Yes! Come on, Vitser. Time to get some of that glory.
Shit, yeah. Unleash your Ragnar blood.
No, 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 don't get him. No, no, no. Ivar, help him.
He's doing fine.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Was that the leader? Turn around, Vitser, turn around.
Yeah.
That's right. Fall back.
Damn straight.
Where's Ivar now? Does he just fully walk now, or what?
You can kind of hobble.
He's always upright. He seems fine.
Speaking of not seeming fine.
He's losing his faith as well now. Oh God!
Jesus
oh God!
Christ.
Oh,
They are just
it's
all
like a
dead.
Nazi camp. It's like
Yeah.
horrific. What about baby? Oh, it's still alive.
No.
Is this a?
No.
Oh. I thought a Raft or Medusa was going to show up.
No.
Was that a horse? Or like a? It was an animal's eye.
Yeah. It kind of like a raven, but it's too big.
I think that was the
Yeah,
horse.
yeah.
Which I think they set free rather than set on fire. I'm glad.
It's a nice looking horse. Shouldn't be ashamed to waste it.
Are they the Saxons abandoning their...
The dispossessed villagers.
Oh, goats. I like goats. Even though they have Satan eyes.
They do, yeah.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
Proud?
God.
In what way?
Leaving the ancestral home of the kings of Wessex without even a fight.
They are just buildings. Surely you understand that the spiritual home of our people is vested not in a place, but in a person. It is only important that Ivor does not capture me. For I am Wessex.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem best pleased with that answer, though.
He's right.
He is. Yeah.
I trust that he's a very, very smart man. He's been taught by a lot of very, very smart people.
Oh, is she going to rub that funk into his wounds?
Maybe. I kind of love her.
She's definitely winning me over.
I just want to make you happy.
And why would I not be happy?
Because you're a
I
prat.
rule Catgut. More than that, I have you. Life is perfect.
Where is her bump?
Yeah.
Been a while, like...
Apparently not. Did she have the kid off screen or something?
Because they magicked all the boats.
Yeah.
Like, there was them returning. It's been a while. She would have some kind of bump, surely.
What did I tell you? Is this not perfect?
That's good.
King Alfred will be bound to venture out, but wherever he goes, we'll see.
Did they foresee that they'd leave Wessex then?
Must have. No.
What is it? Eric.
It's my eye.
Oh.
I can't see.
That ain't gonna help you.
I'm blind.
I drive into the eye of the...
Oh. She knows her
Magic.
stuff works.
Yeah. She's a witch.
I wonder if that was her full plan or just testing to see if it would work.
If
Or
she
she
seemed to
uses
she
him
drove
as
it
a full
into
human
3 eyes. didn't she?
pincushion. Yeah.
Who are the other 2?
No, I think
Or was it the same?
all for him, but just making him go blind in one eye isn't a lot.
Just mistake. Very soon, all of this will be ours. Everything as far as the eye can see. All ours, my dear brother.
Terrible.
To me, the King Owl's days are probably numbered. Wouldn't you agree?
I can't help but think pre-Roos Ivar would have said mine, not ours.
Oh, has he lost the other sight?
Looks like.
She looks very upset.
Eric,
Yeah?
what is it?
Like you don't know.
I'm blind.
Poor Eric.
No, I'll never see it coming. Is that his arm ring?
He's questioning his faith.
No. Not Torvi. Oh.
That's land.
That's freaking land.
No. Hurry.
I can't even speak. Oh.
I can't see anything.
You must be blind.
Or he's seeing stuff. Oh. No, that's land.
Hey! But which land?
Hopefully America. Or somewhere back safe.
Who's there on the beach? Oh, it's Floki!
And they're all alive, most of them, so... Oh, I love them so much.
Really couldn't tell if she was going to slap him or kiss him, but... Yeah, you did it.
Everything that you said was true. Forgive me.
Sounds like old Greg from Mighty Boosh.
They're all very parched.
You don't need forgiveness, Uber, son of Ragnar.
Oh.
Because I know you all believed. That is why we are here.
I like him
I think
now.
them two would make me that emotional.
Yeah. I've been kind of up and down with this dude. I can never quite tell if he's on the level, but...
I've been faithful with him for the last few episodes.
Yeah. Ah, you suck.
Well, that episode flew by.
Yeah.
I thought we were like halfway through, and then all of a sudden it finished.
Good episode.
Yeah.
Really good. And
I was like, it's another one where in some ways stuff didn't happen, but then stuff did. I mean, a lot happened. Their timeline is ridiculous.
yeah, it makes no
Started
sense
off the episode.
anymore.
Yeah, that's my one gripe is what the hell is going on with Ingrid and her child. Because, like, Harold assaulted her before they went to fight the Roos the first time, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, it was, yeah.
Before they went to fight the Roos the first time. In that time, they fought the Roos the first time. They then stabbed Bjorn. Bjorn was then dying long enough for all of the other kings and queens of Norway to come to their aid, for them to then fight them, for them to then get all the way back to Kiev, for them to then go through the religious ceremony, escaping, returning... for Oleg dying, them coming all the way back to Kattegat, and then building about 200 boats, sailing to England, and she's still not showing. So,
yeah, she must have had the kid. I'm just like...
She's not had the kid, there's no way.
She must have. The timeline, that's the only way the timeline
just to give birth
matches
to
up.
the baby. There's no... He said that before he left. You have to stay here and give birth to the baby.
Yeah, but...
Where's the baby?
Maybe she had it in the gap.
I think they would have shown that, wouldn't they?
Well, why?
Because it's a pretty important part of the show.
Yeah.
And then she's suddenly like, all right.
Maybe that's the spell she did.
I thought that.
Tomb.
Well,
some kind of baby freezing spell.
Well, I thought the spell earlier in the episode of this one. I thought she's either doing a spell to inflict harm on Eric, or she's doing a spell to maybe rid herself of the baby. But it looks like it was to inflict harm on Eric because he's gone all blind. She's great. She's like, oh no, are you okay? Oh, what's happening? Oh, you poor thing.
Whoever could have seen this coming?
It's satisfying to see that happen to him. And I like that Ivar and Witzek are plotting to kill Harold because fuck both of them two, yeah. And Eric's such an asshole, the way he just touched her back straight. I was just like, you know. And she gets so thrown about. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, well, I'm leaving, but you can stick. Like, fuck off.
From the moment they had that conversation with the three of them, like, when he was telling Eric, like, oh, well, you're really in charge, then he brought her over and he's like, I'm sure you can come to some kind of accommodation.
Yeah, and it was basically saying...
Yeah, you can have my wife while I'm gone. Like, fuck you, man. You're literally the worst.
And he's never had a child before and he doesn't care about whether he's going to, like, see it or...
He's just
and then he's like, I've never had that much luck with women. So he's basically like, he married her for what? I think, obviously, the one he loved or cared about was Gunhild. But then when Gunhild went into the sea, he looked kind of proud and happy. So...
Warrior's death. She's gone.
It's kind of like he has progressed in some ways, but just not
nowhere near
in
enough.
The fundamental stuff that makes him a tool, you know? So looks like they found the Golden Land.
Yeah. Woo.
Looks like they found America.
Looking pretty ropey there for a bit, but they fucking made it. They persevered.
Trees they can eat, and a lot of them are still alive, which is nice. So, and that was quite an emotional scene between Uber and Oter.
Yeah.
Uber, obviously, it's hard seeing them all speak like that, and I'm so happy that the baby's still alive because they don't.
I was looking worrying for a bit there.
That's worrying.
Glad they pulled through.
I was wondering in that thing, is it better to give the baby water, or is it better to give the mum water so she can feed the baby? Because you don't give babies water, really, do you? You just give them milk, I think, and they get their nutrients from that. So we've got in England. So there was an attack. I like the way that Ivar and Witzek are working together. We have Alfred again. Yeah, and we have Alfred again, who is... I'm glad to see him back. I trust that he will be quite smart, though. Yeah,
definitely. And that trick with the goat, was it goat or a deer?
It was a deer, yeah.
Luring them in. That was a clever little ruse.
Yeah, and then him abandoning it, and I think it's funny that the missus is shouting at him because I'm pretty sure she slept with Björn, so she's like, oh, you always give him what you want. I'm like, maybe you do. So
you don't exactly hold back when it comes to the Vikings.
Yeah, because I think he was her first, and then she like the next day or something she went and married Alfred, which was pretty terrible. So yeah, really interested to see what transpires in England. I mean, there's 3 episodes left. Obviously Vikings can move stuff along very, very quickly, so
except apparently babies,
yeah. I don't know what's going on there. But she had no bump at all, so that was a bit strange. But anything?
I wanted to loop back to something that I said during the episode. I want to give a bit more emphasis here. When they were talking about fucking over Harold and kind of surveying their new land, I think it's a very small, very subtle, but very important sign of Ivar's growth. When he was there with Vesa, he was like, this will someday soon be ours. He wasn't like, I will be Ivar, King of Britain.
Mine,
he was like,
I'm the leader.
Yeah, he was like, we can do this together. And I think it's very important to note that growth. And I was very pleased to see it.
I really hope that happens. It's so fun as well, it's kind of fun seeing them go out to England, not just because we've seen where they've been in the show, and we obviously know the history, but also both of us playing Valhalla at the moment. It's kind of fun to see where they set up and where they're going and stuff.
All this talk of like we've got to take over Wessex. I'm like, I know, man. I'm fucking trying to. I'm not high enough level yet.
I'm. I think you've probably gotten ahead of me now. I started first, but unfortunately, with the editing and stuff for the channel, just takes up a lot of time. So not as far as I want to be, but I'm enjoying just exploring everything slowly in Valhalla. It's really fun. Yeah. I just like living as a Viking forever, and I'll need something to fill the Viking void when this finishes. Although, we will consider watching Last Kingdom, as a lot of people have suggested in the comments. That is something that's on our radar.
Recommendation.
If you have any other shows as well that you'd like to see us react to, do let us know. Any other comments before I wrap this up?
No, I don't think we've got everything covered there. Solid episode.
So if you liked our reactions, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as they come up. If you want to chat to us over on Twitter, the link is down below in the description. And until next time, guys, take care.